Hey everyone, welcome. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm gonna go ahead and just jump into my empties videos, or empty video. Hopefully I don't have to break it up into two, but if I do get cut off, there will be more parts. So I'm gonna start off with just the random little bits and stuff of everything I finish. I'm gonna do random bits, body care, and then I'll get into wax and home fragrance. Okay, so starting off, this might be a little weird to see considering I despise the wallflowers from Bath & Body Works. I hate them. But I adore this scent, Kitchen Spice. I did not put this in my warmers. I don't recommend doing what I did because I don't know how technically safe it is, I guess. I removed the little wick thing and I just put it in my warmers, the oil itself. I know some people do it. Not too sure how safe that is, or if it's not safe. I have no idea, but I do know that I enjoyed the scent. It actually threw quite a bit. It was about maybe a 6.5, and the oil itself did evaporate after a while. It was going for maybe about 4 hours for both of them over time. I only had one left. I decided to go ahead and use it, so that's this. So that's first empty so far is Kitchen Spice Wallflower 2-pack from Bath & Body Works. Here's a body, I don't remember what these are called. They're kind of like a sugar scrub body scrub from Dragon and the Wolf Crafts. This was Charmed. I got almost everything I could out of it. It was black and purple. I really like this as almost like it's very gentle exfoliant. It's not too heavy. I'm trying to get it into focus. Okay, it's not gonna focus. Okay, anyway, it's a scrub butter. That's what it's called. Hello, it's right there. It was nice. It was moisturizing. Very, very gentle exfoliant. So, hi Kentucky Wax Girl. How are you doing? I'm not gonna be able to answer everyone's comments or anything because I do repost the videos afterwards because I just can't film videos because they always want to cut off. So if I don't see a comment, I'm apologizing in advance. For anyone who's watching, I'll respond to them for sure after the video. I'm glad you're doing great. Hi. Moving on to the one face mask I finished. It was the revitalizing face sheet mask. The red wine sheet mask from Bath & Body Works. I actually picked this up as a free item. It was $4.95. I used one of the mailer coupons from a while back, and it was a free, just in general, free item up to $5.50 value, and I decided to go and get the face mask. This doesn't have like any of... Some of their face masks do have really nasty smells, like the Totally Terrific one I remember from a while back. I just couldn't do it. This one was actually really nice on my skin. I don't remember it too well. Again, I don't think I'd repurchase this unless it was maybe 75% off and I could get it with a good coupon, maybe like a 10 off of 40 or something during SAS. That being said, it wasn't a bad face mask by any means. They've had some pretty bad ones, like the Totally Terrific didn't do anything for me. But the best face mask that Bath & Body Works does is their hyaluronic acid one. At least for my skin and my face, I should say. That has been my favorite, and I do need to pick up more. My outlet store has some 75% off, so maybe the next time I'm there, I'll pick some up. I have 2 candles I finished this month. Nothing special. There's a little ocean mist candle from I don't know where. My mom gave this one to me as like a gift from a baby shower I think she had gone to. Ooh, that burn. It took forever to pull out on its first burn, and the first burn was the majority of this candle. The wax pool was starting right there. That's where the beginning of the wax pool was. That all wanted to stay there for the whole time. Even wrapped in tinfoil, this thing did not want to pull out until the very end. That being said, I did get about 24 hours of burn time with this candle total. This is from the second burn. It just didn't completely go down. It wasn't really scented at all, but it was a nice little ambiance candle. I don't buy candles for ambiance. I buy it for the scent and throw. Sorry it's not focusing. There we go. I don't buy things for ambiance, I buy things for scent and throw, and that's why I chop a lot of my candles up, because I can enjoy them that way a lot better. I don't have to worry about wick issues or not wanting to pull out, or I have no problems when I chop up candles. So okay, moving right along. This one doesn't have a label or anything on it. This was a candle I bought at the beach last summer. The scent was pink hibiscus. It was just alright. This candle gave me problems to the max. The first burn was absolutely horrendous. It would not pull out. It was in a bathroom and it wasn't throwing. But for whatever reason, the second burn, even with its puny little wick, completely pulled out. And it kept pulling out until about right here. This point right here, after that, it was bad. It wanted to dud out again. I never trimmed the wick again after that. I just trimmed the top of it when it started to smoke. No mushroom tops, no nothing. And it kept wanting to smoke and everything about right here. So I just got rid of it, put it in my candle crock. I actually got some scent from it in my candle crock. It was throwing about a 2.5 out of 10. Not great. I have one more. I will never buy these candles again. They were horrible. But I do like the kind of like look of the glass. It had a little plastic, acrylic, I guess, type of lid to it that I threw away. But I kind of like the glass. It's simple, not too crazy. Okay, getting into a little more random bits, but these are more like home fragrance, I guess. I'm just going to go ahead and show it. I'm not going to include it with the home fragrance part. It's the little Airwick air freshener 4-in-1 and Magnolia Cherry Blossom. I got this at a Family Dollar a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. Not the biggest fan of the scent. I do like florals a lot, actually. But Cherry Blossom just isn't my thing. We just use this in the laundry room and in the bathroom. It served its purpose, but this scent particularly would not be a repurchase. Okay, getting into some body care I finished up this month. This was another free item from Bath & Body Works, the Hello Beautiful body lotion. This is one of my favorite scents from their signature collection. The ones that they have year-round, almost completely gone. I tried getting these last little bits out, but it would not come out. I love the scent. I don't know how else to put it. I need to get this in full-size body care once I dwindle down my body care stash. That's another thing. I've been thinking about doing like a body care collection because I have quite a bit. It's not as much as some other people's, but it's enough to have its own like dedicated half part of a shelf. So I definitely have quite a bit of it. I'm trying to get through a lot of it, but you know, there's a little free item. Finish that up. And then one more free item I had I used a while back was this little rose quartz fine fragrance mist. I love this scent a lot. It's a nice. This is the type of rose scent that I love a lot. Just basic rose, slightly perfumey. This is, I'm pretty sure, a repackage of rose that was out like last Christmas and went like 75% off the winter SAS and was later brought back for spring, I'm pretty sure, again, and then brought back again in summer. So this one's been around a while, but this is part of the whole rose, the whole rock collection, I guess, with like aquamarine and moonstone. This was my favorite from the collection. I liked it. This lasted a lot, and I actually liked pairing it with the Hello Beautiful lotion. These two went really nice together. Would I rebuy that in like a full-size thing again when I get through a lot of my body care? Absolutely. I loved that scent. I finally finished up this full-size fine fragrance mist from last fall in one of my absolute favorite scents ever. Champagne Apple and Honey. Finally finished up the bottle. It's a nice scent. It's a nice apple fragrance. Nothing too unique. It doesn't have any effervescence to it or fizzy scent, so it's just a nice apple scent. I mean, there's nothing else to it. It's classic. It doesn't have the gross, perfumey apple that like winter candy apple can have. No offense if you like that scent. That scent's just not for me. Or Beautiful Day, also not a big fan of Beautiful Day. It's like a waxy apple scent. This does not have that waxiness. This is what those two scents apples should have. Really beautiful. I like the packaging. I think these were like a few fluid ounces less than the original ones. If I can get it to focus at all. Good night. Yeah, it's not going to focus. Oh, Yes, it did. 6 fluid ounces. I think the original body sprays from Bath and Body Works are 8 fluid ounces. I'm pretty sure. I personally, I don't care. I love that scent. And again, I have a few more backups, and that's something I would definitely repurchase again in the future. Then I have these two. Happiness. Ooh, that's another one. So Happiness Bergamot and Mandarin Aromatherapy Shower Gel. And I finished up the little roller ball with it. These two, it's a very nice cologne. You get the cologne note from the bergamot. But that fresh mandarin definitely ties the scent together. It's beautiful. I would definitely consider repurchasing that one again. I didn't love that one as much as I love some other scents in the aromatherapy line. But that is a very nice scent, and I do enjoy it quite a bit. This is a shower gel my mom finished. This is her favorite scent. Recharge, Sage, and Mint. This is also one of my favorite scents, but I did not stock up on the body care like I should have. I have like 1.5 candles left. One I will finish burning, and the other one will get chopped up. But man, I just adore this scent. It's that beautiful herbal sage, and the mint isn't like a spearmint, and it's not quite like a twisted peppermint, mentholated peppermint either, or it's not like a sweet candy cane mint either. I just really don't know how to describe the mint in here, but it is very nice. She enjoyed it. It would definitely be a repurchase for her. And if I could ever find my hands on it again, I'd probably repurchase it again too. Speak of beautiful day. My mom bought a lot of these hand soaps a long time ago, and we're trying to just get rid of them. And here's one of them, the Creamy Luxe formula. In Beautiful Day, this was in the kitchen, and I hated having to wash my hands in here. I'm actually filming in my kitchen right now, but this scent just doesn't do it for me. It's more tolerable in hand soap, but I would never purchase it, and I wouldn't suggest her repurchasing it again if she were. She has a new favorite, like Winter Citrus Wreath from this year, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if it's come out before, if it's a repackage. I haven't taken enough time to actually smell it yet. But she really likes that scent, so that's the one she has a lot stocked up on now. And based on first impressions, it's just okay. And the one we have, our hand soap in here right now, we have Frosted Cranberry that just came out. Oh, I'm loving it right now. It's not my favorite cranberry scent. I much prefer Cranberry Woods, but in hand soap form, it's doing its job. And it's in the gentle exfoliating packaging, and I need to do like a whole thoughts and opinions on that too. I don't know. The gentle exfoliating one, the beads in it, I don't know. I'll save that for like its own video, but this is the whole body care, body stuff in general, and a few candles there on the side portion of it. So now I'm going to get into scent shots. I'll just go ahead and do scent shots. I don't have as many this month as I usually do. Surprisingly enough, I have quite a bit more bags this month, which is weird because it's usually I have a bunch of scent shots, but I don't have very many bags, so I don't know. It's weird how that changed this month, but anyway, getting on into it, I finished Salty and Green with Envy from Dragon the Wolf Crafts scent shot. I cut it into 3s. It's not. I love this scent. It's like I think it's pistachio, macaron, and salted caramels. This scent is fantastic. I just wish it threw a little bit more. It throws like a 5.5 for a third of a scent shot, so it's adequate. It gives me a decent amount of fragrance. Sorry, I'm just gonna move this over a little bit so I can make more room for the scent shots. I like it. I like it a lot. I just wish it threw a little bit better because I love it so much. From K Scented Melts, Love is a Gamble. I don't remember what dupe this is for. I'm pretty sure it's from like some type of expensive cologne or something. I remember reading it when I got these sent in a random act of kindness. But I just don't. I don't love this scent. It reminds me if you took like Ocean Mist from Bath and Body Works, threw in a little bit of mahogany coconut, not mahogany teakwood because it does have a tinge of coconut in here. It's nice. I would never buy this myself. it's just not. I love cologne scents. Again, I love most type of scents with few exceptions in between. Like florals, I love florals, especially rose. I just usually can't do. What would be a good example? Hyacinth, I'm not really that into. Anyway, getting back on track. That's just a cologne scent that just didn't do it for me. I'm not a big fan of Mahogany Coconut from Bath and Body Works. And Ocean Mist and Citrus, I believe it's called now. Could be wrong, but I think my mom has one in candle form. It's just okay to me. It's a nice citrus with like a salty sea air almost type of vibe to it. I don't hate it, but I don't love it. Another one I didn't love this one, and it's Cowboy from K Scented Melts. This one smells, I don't know how to describe it, but okay, here's how I'll describe it. That's what I imagine clean steel from a vendor would smell like. I don't know why it's not focusing. Okay, there we go. That's what I imagine a clean steel type scent would smell like from a vendor. That being said, I've never smelled clean steel in wax by itself or in a blend, but that's what I imagine it smelling like. That's all I can give y'all on that one. But this one was an absolute favorite, and when I do get around to ordering from this vendor myself, this will absolutely be a purchase in a decent quantity. If it will focus. Blue Sugar from K Scented Melts. This one, oh my goodness, this is beautiful. Beautiful blue sugar type. I don't know why I thought I didn't like Blue Sugar. I guess it was just the vendor I tried it from, but this Blue Sugar is fantastic. It's beautiful. I had it in my bathroom, and oh my goodness. Because I didn't think it was going to throw either, but man, did it throw. It threw out into the kitchen, y'all. That scent was amazing. I would absolutely buy it again and again and again. Beautiful scent. Log Cabin from Up North Creations. I got this sent to me from Jasmine. My apologies. This scent, it gives me almost like a mesquite, barbecue scent minus like the barbecue sauce. I don't know. I didn't absolutely despise this, but this is another one I put in my bathroom. It threw pretty good. Maybe a 5.5 in my bathroom, but I just didn't love the scent. Onto a scent I did love, Chocolate Frog from Moonstone Bath and Wax Company. This was beautiful. I cut it in two, put it in both warmers in my bedroom, and I thoroughly enjoyed this scent. I melted this November 1st. It's like a nice chocolate. I almost get like a lavender scent from this. It's very nice. It's not too floral, too lavender. And it's not. It reminds me more of like a melted down milk chocolate. Then these next four are all from Sunny Bee Scents. I got these also in a random act of kindness. I just put all of these, I'm pretty sure, except for this one. Okay, so I'll show you this one first, because the other three I blended all together in my candle crock. But this one is Wedding Cake. This is one I had going in my bedroom. And y'all, this scent was beautiful. And this one threw the best out of them all. I don't know if all wedding cake smells like this from vendors, but man, was this one fantastic. I'm pretty sure these are all paraffin, like complete paraffin wax. But it threw fantastic in my mainstays warmer and in my 13 watt colonial candle warmer. It threw great, smelled great. It was like a fruity cake scent. It was very nice. These next three, I blended all three of them together. I'll just show you them one by one. Apple Cinnamon, Toasted Waffle Cone, and the last of the three, my apologies, is Whipped Buttermilk Pancakes. I put all three of these in my candle crock together. I just used an old empty Bath and Body Works jar, and I put all three of the whole scent shots in there, and the scent smelled great. I just knew that those weren't all gonna throw. I don't know why I felt it, but I just felt like they weren't gonna throw by themselves. So I just threw them all in the candle crock together, and the scent was nice. You definitely gotta you definitely got the waffle cone, surprisingly. That was the main note that really came out. Next was the apple cinnamon. I thought that was going to be the strongest one, but surprisingly not. It was just okay. The buttermilk pancakes was nowhere to be found. But yeah, and the three were nice together. But those three would not be repurchased. They just didn't throw too well for me, and I'm hitting the 20-minute mark, y'all. I'm gonna try to speed this up because I still have like clamshells to go through, and I have all these bags to show you. So this could be like a 30+ minute video. Okay, so I'm just gonna get going with it. I don't have these organized by like company, I guess. I'm pretty sure most of these are all made by the same company anyway, for the most part. But I don't have them in like Sensationals and Better Homes and Gardens split up. So starting with this one odd one, cinnamon caramel swirl from Bath and Body Works. I got these 75% off and a 10 off of 30 coupon sometime after SAS. This was a nice scent. I enjoyed this on Halloween in my bathroom. I put the whole thing in there. I have a 13-watt colonial candle warmer in there, electric. Through, fantastic, and this scent lingered. It lingered in that bathroom for at least a day and a half afterwards. And I don't say that lightly. A lot of wax will not last after I turn the warmer off and put it in the freezer. I use the freezer method for like 90% of my wax. Man, that scent, it lasted, and you could smell it. So I like to melt like likewise scents with it, so it wasn't too crazy. Like I did a few bakery scents afterwards in my bathroom to kind of help it mellow out, I guess. I don't know what I'm trying to say. All I know is that threw great, and my mom gave me one of hers she got because she does not like sweet scents. I don't know why she got it. She got it for the same deal, 75% off and a 10 off of 30 at our outlet store during SAS, or a little bit after SAS, I believe. So I have one more of that to go through now. I love the scent, and would I repurchase the wax melts again? No, they're not a good value unless I can find them 75% off and have a 10 off of 30, because the 10 off of 40 even then just isn't that great of a deal. Okay, moving on to other clamshells. There was this True Living Spice Market. I believe these are from the dollar store, maybe? I don't remember. I'm pretty sure I've seen other people talk about this. This scent, not my type of scent. Yeah, this is one I put in my candle crock just to kind of like use up, I guess. I got this one in a random act of kindness as well from the same person. These aren't like different people sending me the random acts of kindnesses. They're all from one person, but the scent itself just, I can take spicy scents, but it's not just cinnamon. It had a little bit of nutmeg, almost gave me like a chai spice vibe, without like the chai tea latte kind of scent. Because I like that because it's creamy, you get the spice, and you get a little bit of vanilla. That, on the other hand, was just like the straight up spice blend of itself. And you can even see the star anise thing on it. I didn't personally smell that, but it just didn't sit well with me. So that will not be a repurchase. This is Applejack from Bella Wax Company, I guess. This consistency was very sticky. If I can show you. A lot of it wanted to stick in there, but not as bad as the old Mainstays wax, the really soft wax. Again, did not like the scent. Throw it in my candle crock just to use it up in the Bath and Body Works candle jar. This had like a orange, almost reminded me of like winter from Bath and Body Works with like an added unnecessary apple scent. Not a fan of that. Will not purchase that on my own. That was also from a random act of kindness. And I appreciate the random act of kindness. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that to like bash the person whatsoever. In any way, if that's even possible. But the scent itself just was not for me. Next, we have Sensational's Nutty Butter Cookie Bars. This is fantastic. This smells just like Buckeyes. If you've ever had that candy, to me, this isn't quite Reese's because the peanut butter isn't as creamy as a Reese's would be. Please don't fall. Okay, thank you. It's not as creamy of the peanut butter as like a Reese's scent would be, and I don't get as much chocolate as I would probably in like a Reese's type scent. To me, that sounds more along the lines of like a Buckeyes candy. If you're from the South, you probably know what I'm talking about. If not, it's basically butter, powdered sugar, and peanut butter all mixed up into one. And you scoop it into balls and you coat it in milk chocolate, usually. They're fantastic. I've had them. I make them on occasion. They are fantastic. Highly recommend them. Just Google a recipe, eat them. Make everyone envious that you're eating them and not on Instagram. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm mad when people put... This is going to be a tangent. I'll make it quick. When people post food videos and everything or stuff that they baked or something, I get upset because I cannot have it. You know, like, if you're going to be showing off cookies, like, can I at least have some? And then it wants to make me go out and have something sweet or have, like, some chocolate or something sweet. And it's just no fun anymore, so... I don't know why or how I went on that tangent and my lighting's changing. I don't know why because I have kitchen lights on, but that's okay, I guess. Moving right along. Toasted pecan fudge. I got this from Jasmine. Again, I love this scent. To me, on cold, this smelled very, very, very similar to Winter Morning Latte from Better Homes and Gardens. I'm pretty sure that one's from Better Homes and Gardens. As you can see, this one's from Canada. It's got French on it. It's a nice scent. It's okay. Would I repurchase it if it ever came to the States in any form? Yes, I would, because I do like it a lot. Next, we have chilled pomegranate wine. This scent is fantastic. I just wish it threw better. It's just nice pomegranate. I just don't know how else to describe it other than very nice, juicy pomegranate. Fantastic. Just wish it threw better. Would I repurchase it in clamshell form? I don't know, because I have a few candles of it to melt down. Try to get everything back in focus. Oh well. Anyway, I like the scent. I don't know if I'd repurchase it again quite yet, because I have like 3 candles to melt down. But I do enjoy the scent, so I might get some if they ever clearance the sun out, which I'm pretty sure that they will come at the end of winter and everything when they're trying to get spring wax out. Spiced vanilla embers. I finished up the whole clan. These are all complete empties, by the way. I've used some other stuff throughout the month that I have just put back in my melting baskets and everything. But in my empties videos or posts, I just want it to be complete, like things I've actually completely finished, like all the way completely. Let me just... I think that may have helped. So these are all completely gone, except for maybe a few drops and hand soaps and lotions or whatever. So I've used some other stuff, but this is just the stuff I've completely finished. Completely gone. To me, this is not Marshmallow Fireside. I know a lot of people would say it is. This is not Marshmallow Fireside. To me, in my nose at least. To me, this is more similar to Smoked Vanilla from Bath & Body Works. That's an older scent from like 2016, the ribbed glass jars. Oh my goodness, y'all. That scent was amazing. I have 1 candle left, and I have 2 6-ounce bags from Simo Tarts, I believe, left. And that scent is fantastic, especially for this time of year. It's not a dead-on dupe for it, but it's very similar. So if you loved Smoked Vanilla from Bath & Body Works, definitely try and pick it up while it's still available, because they're already trying to get winter wax into Walmarts already. So if you like that scent or you think you would like it, head to your Walmart to see if they still have it, because it will not be available for much longer. And the last clamshell I have is this warm pumpkin cookies. This scent was amazing. It smells exactly what you see on here. Warm baked snickerdoodle cookies, vanilla icing, and more like pumpkin spice, cinnamon, whatever you want to call it on top. The back of it is disgusting. This is an older clamshell, but that being said, this still threw amazing. This thing threw a solid 8.5 out of 10. I'm going to have to bump it up to a 9. A 9 out of 10 with just 1 cube. Just 1 cube will throw you out of the house. I love that scent. I don't even know if I think I might have 1 more clamshell of it. I'm going to hoard it and use it up next fall. Because I love that scent so much. So, would I repurchase it if it ever came back? Absolutely. Now, here are my bags of empties, all condensed up together. There's a lot to get through. And I'm about to hit 30 minutes, so this is probably going to be closer to a 40-minute video total. Okay, I think I'm just going to like set them back down. They're not going to be in the frame after I show y'all because I just don't have room to keep everything up. So Sorry about that if that annoys you for any reason, but I just don't have the room for it right now. So I'm just going to show, and I'm going to just throw it right on back into the box. Pistachio pudding cake. This was from, what was the vendor's name? I really should have put the vendor's name on this because I had to rebag it because they all came in one set. These were little macarons. I can't remember the vendor, but if I do, I will let everyone know. The scent itself, was not a fan of this particular pistachio pudding cake. Did not throw well, would not repurchase, could not recommend this scent from this particular vendor. Forks from Super Tarts. This is some type of citrus with something else. That's all I remember from looking it up. That being said, this was one of my Halloween melts in my living room with a little 25-watt bulb warmer. 2 pieces. It threw about 7. That's a little too generous. I'm going to have to give it a 6.5 for both pieces. This is also from Jasmine. I love this scent. Not to the point where I could see myself getting like a BAM bag or anything from the vendor. But I would consider getting this in like my own clamshell for my first order from Super Tarts, I guess. It's a nice scent. Is it hoard worthy? No. Was it a nice Halloween melt? Yes. From Soytini Candles, I finished Frosty Pines. This is another one I put in the living room last month rather. I'm not a pine person. A lot of pine scents, and pardon me if y'all think this is like crude or whatever, can smell like pee. Cat pee specifically. I'm not a fan of most pine scents, especially mainstays. They have some of the worst, and Yankee Candle has one that's like balsam and cedar. That scent, that scent just does not agree with me. This scent was not good either. Putting the focus back on this scent, this was not good. You get none of the rosemary. I didn't get any like citrus vetiver or anything. No leather. Musk, pine, I guess. Not a fan, would not repurchase, don't recommend this. I believe the vendor is going under a new name now too. If I could remember, I would tell you. I'm pretty sure Sasha Isms, or Sasha from Sasha Isms has mentioned it in one of her videos. I just can't remember off the top of my head. From Dragon and the Wolf Crafts, I finished apple crumble and graham crackers. You don't get like a graham cracker bakery scent. You don't get much bakery at all. It's very heavy on that apple scent. Apple crumble, I wouldn't necessarily say. I couldn't even call it like an apple bakery scent at all. But you do get like an apple honey vanilla scent from this. It was okay. Would I repurchase the scent? No. This one I was very let down by. This is another one I got in a random act of kindness. Vanilla pear cotton candy Twinkies. On cold, this reminded me of a milkshake I had. It was like a cotton candy milkshake, and it had like coconut milk and everything in it. This smelled heavenly on cold, and even smelling the bag now, it smells fantastic. But when you warm it, it was so light. It was a big chunk too, and I put it in my bedroom. Did not throw well. Wasn't really even strong. Even smelling it, like putting my face near the warmer, was not all that strong. I might try getting this blend again from the vendor if I can ever find this scent again or whatever. But I just couldn't recommend it personally, at least not yet. I don't know if it's old or something, if that's why. I'm not accusing the person who sent the random act of kindness or anything, but I don't know if it's old and they just didn't remember, or, you know, with random act of kindnesses, you don't know who's had the wax and how old it is unless it's dated or anything. And I just gotta say, I love the scent. I did not love the throw. From Hillbilly Wax Company, there's Amaretto, an awesome blend of cherry, almond, and vanilla. My mom actually really enjoyed this scent. Me, I'm just kind of take it or leave it. I wouldn't buy this for myself, but if she liked it, my brother actually liked it quite a bit too. So if they can agree that they would want me to purchase this again whenever I do order from this vendor, you know, I'd buy like a clam or something for them to be able to use in the living room if they so chose. It's just kind of meh with me. I wouldn't hate it if someone melted it, but it's just not something I would spend my money on myself, at least personally. Here is, this one was fantastic. Birthday cake from the other vendor. I just don't know their name. This scent was amazing. I love this scent. Love, love, love this scent. It throws amazing. This is, again, in my bathroom, little macaron shape right there is where it was. This threw an 8 in my 13-watt Colonial Candle electric warmer. This was amazing. I would absolutely repurchase this again. If I could remember who the vendor was from. I have the, here it is. Both of those ones, the pistachio pudding cake, and I think I have maybe one more from that vendor as well, other than this one I'm about to show. Yeah, they're all from this company called For Your Nose vendor. This is one I finished up in chocolate orchid. This is like a dahlia, I think, maybe. Cut it up into 4s. 2 pieces in my bedroom at a time. Did not throw well. This scent was not all that great. This is a nice scent for whatever reason. I don't know why this reminds me of it, but this scent reminds me of walking into Cracker Barrel. I don't know if it's a candle I smelled in Cracker Barrel before or something, but that's what it reminds me of, and I'm just going to have to stick with it. This one threw better than I thought it did. Didn't throw really all that great, but it threw better than I thought it would. Marshmallow Peeps from Abbey Lane. 2 little bunny pieces. This was just meh on throw. It was maybe about a 4.5 for both pieces in my bedroom. It threw okay. It wouldn't be repurchased by itself. It was just kind of meh. From Penswood Candle, we have Cannabis Flower. This was a sample in one of my orders, and oh my goodness, this scent is amazing. I don't remember all the scent notes. I'm pretty sure this is just a single oil, but I do adore this scent, and this would absolutely be a repurchase. It didn't throw the best, but it also wasn't that big of a sample either. So I would buy this in maybe a clamshell to give it a try again, and if that throws better with more wax, I could definitely see myself repurchasing this in a bigger quantity. From Dragon Wolf Crafts, we have Strawberry Pumpkin Butter Cookies. This I put in my bathroom. I despise this on cold. This scent and I did not agree. That strawberry, especially for fall. I'm not a seasonal melter by any means, but right now I want to smell pumpkin. I want to smell bakery. I want to smell all this fallness, and strawberry just isn't fall to me. That being said, the strawberry went way down while melted. This is another one I melted in my bathroom, and the pumpkin spice, more like, not too heavy on the spice, but more pumpkin spice than pumpkin. And the butter cookies, oh my goodness. This threw out from my bathroom into my kitchen. This threw like an 8.5 almost. This is a beautiful scent. This would absolutely be a repurchase. Maybe just without the strawberry next time, just pumpkin butter cookies. This one doesn't have a name, so let me just smell it first. See if I can remember. I have no idea. None. No clue. So don't know what or who this was from. Wasn't from me because I would have at least dated it and put its name on here. But I guess there's just that. I don't even really remember it all that much either. So, oh well. This is another one from For Your Nose, Cider Lane type. This one didn't throw all that well, actually. Pardon me. This scent just didn't throw all too well. I mean, I cut it up into 3rds. None of the pieces threw in either my bathroom or the 2 pieces I had in my bedroom. More than maybe a 5.5 throw combined in each room. Kind of a disappointment, especially for such a strong scent. I mean, you'd expect it to throw like crazy, but this just didn't do all that well. Here's Gingerbread House from a Crafty Barista. Get it into focus. There we go. This scent was just kind of meh. It was in the shape of a little gingerbread man, if you can kind of see its little outline. Not that big a fan of that scent. Would not be a repurchase. Didn't throw too well either in my bulb warmer in the living room. Caramel Covered Pears. This did not throw at all for me. It gave me a Cider Lane vibe kind of to it. I didn't necessarily get pears either. It was more of like an appley scent. Again, it just didn't throw well. Even in I have this in my bathroom. Did not throw well. This would be good for people who like Cider Lane but are too intimidated to put it in blends because it tends to stand out a lot. I know a lot of other people have said that this throws fantastic in their warmers, does great. To me, this just didn't do it. And it's starting to bother me that's not in focus, so I'm just gonna have to try and do this each time. I just couldn't recommend the scent, and it was just kind of meh. This one, on the other hand, from Dragon the Wolf Crafts, Witch Please French Toast. This is amazing. You definitely get the French toast from this. This didn't throw the best, not the worst either, but it was nice in my bedroom. I did enjoy this, and I would consider this to be a repurchase. I'd consider it. Not a for sure thing, but smelling it now, I'd consider it. Strawberry Cotton Candy Pink Sugar from Waxidents, an experimental candle company. This I got in a random act of kindness as well. This scent just wasn't for me. And, you know, the scent notes themselves sound perfect on paper. I just knew that this was, you know, already expired wax, basically, and I just needed to use that. I couldn't save it for spring. Put this in my bulb warmer in the living room, and it didn't do much, honestly. That would not be a repurchase alone. Here we have Relaxation from Cottage Bay Scents. This is actually amazing, and we've hit past the 40-minute mark at this point, so I'm going to try and hurry up. There's still quite a few bags to go, but I'll try and make it quick. So, Relaxation from Cottage Bay Scents. This scent is amazing. I love it, love it, love it. I would highly, highly suggest this scent. The lemongrass was the only thing I wasn't too big a fan of because I'm not a lemongrass kind of person. Sometimes lemongrass scents can come across very, like, cleaner-esque. I don't know. It's just not my type of scent, I guess. Here we have Sweet Sage Scents Honeycomb. You definitely got the geranium, the rose, and the clove. You didn't get much of a fruitiness to this. It was just kind of meh. Vintage Road Candles Jam-Filled Sugar Cookie Dough Bread. This did not throw all that great in my warmers. It could be because it's over a year old. It could just be the wax itself or the vendor. I don't know. I'm experimenting with the vendor that Jasmine sent this to me. Again, this is one of her favorite vendors too, so I kind of feel bad saying that, but it was in my bedroom, both pieces. Just didn't do it for me either. And the scent was just kind of okay too. This one, on the other hand, from Vintage Road Candles, Saturday Morning Cartoons. This is amazing. I love this scent, and even though this did not throw all that great, I would still highly consider getting this as a repurchase because you definitely pick up the marshmallow and the sweet orange juice in this. It's not just a cereal type scent, you actually can pick up the marshmallow. And I'm on 20%, so I really need to hurry this up. Great scent, I would consider repurchasing. Cinnamon Red Hots, not much to say. Was not a fan of this. It actually threw kind of great from Honey Bunny Candles and Wax Melts. Not a fan. Bye Bye Blackbird from Simo Wax Melts. Didn't throw all that well for the little piece that was in here, and it was just kind of bleh too, so would not be a repurchase. Rose Girls Dragon Fruit Sweet Tea. The little piece I did have didn't throw all that great in my bedroom. It was just a meh. Would not repurchase again. That's all I can say on this one. Or I would repurchase it again because I think it is one piece. Sorry about that. I just remembered that I actually did love this scent. It just didn't throw the best. Blended with Love, Shaving Cream, and Avo Bath. Great scent. Threw great. Would repurchase. I'm going to have to try and speed this up, so if it feels rushed, it's because it is. Because I don't want the phone to die. Caramel Cookie Dough from Night Owl Candle Company. Put it in my bathroom. Did pretty good. Super Tarts Mr. Myers. You definitely get the Fireside and Vanilla Bean Noel from Bath & Body Works in that. They're pretty okay for just one cube. Wild Madagascar Vanilla from Dragon Wolf Crafts. I actually don't remember this scent all too great, so I'm not going to comment on it. It was, from what I can remember, it was just meh. This scent I remember absolutely adoring. Pumpkin Crunch Cake White Chocolate Sugar Cookie. You definitely get the sugar cookie, the pumpkin crunch cake, and the white chocolate all in that order. Through fairly good, and I would definitely repurchase this again. This one is a hands down repurchase. We all float down here from Old Crooked Trail Scents. Marshmallow Bomb Birthday Cake, Sugar Cookies, and Kettle Corn. The Kettle Corn does not show up all that much while melting. Put this in my 13-watt warmer in my bathroom, and it threw out into the kitchen like crazy. Autumn Forest from Country Scent Shack, not a fan, didn't throw all that great. Super Tarts Jaws, this had a moderate throw, about 6 throw in general. It was great. I would actually repurchase this because I love the pear, the plum, and the salty sea air. This would also be repurchased. And I, again, didn't think I'd like this one in the beginning. Pumpkin, Peach, Lemon Chiffon. Great scent from Dragon the Wolf Crafts. The peach and pumpkin kind of toned down while melting. And it was a pretty good scent, and it threw kind of good. So I would, not kind of good, it threw pretty good. So I would repurchase that one. Pink Sugar Cookie Dough from Yum Yum Wax. This did not throw very well in my warmers. I don't know if it's because of the nature of the scents, but it just didn't throw all that well. Cake Bake from Abbey Lane. Again, this reminded me of like zucchini bread from Wax, and I'm not the biggest fan of zucchini bread. Would not repurchase. And then here's a candle I chopped up from Bath & Body Works, Peppered Suede. One of my favorite cologne scents. This one was amazing. Threw amazing, like 7.5 at least in my bathroom, and about an 8.5, 9 in my bedroom. This was amazing. I have a few more to chop up, and I would definitely repurchase that somewhere in the future. And then lastly, pumpkin cinnamon rolls from Colonial Candle. 2 chopped up candles, 2 8-ounce candles were chopped up, and I finally finished it. It didn't throw all that great. Finished off in my candle crock. Not much else to say about the scent. Didn't throw all that great, but it was a nice blender scent. Alright, that being said, we've made it to 46 minutes and just about 30 seconds now, y'all. So I'm going to end the video off here. If you've made it to the end of the video, thank you all so much for watching. I have a few hauls coming up from Bath & Body Works. I have a wax workshop order that should be shipping sometime this week. And that's about all I can think of right now. I hope you all enjoyed watching my empties and seeing everything I finished up. This is my first empties post ever. So I hope this was enjoyable. Hope you all liked it. If you did, leave me a comment. I love reading people's comments. I love responding to comments. I can't always leave comments on other people's videos. I'm trying to get better about it. I don't know what else to say. I'm pretty sure that's it. I've already started empties for the next month, or this month rather, for November. So yeah, that's all I have for you. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video, everyone. Bye.